Hello, welcome to my channel and thank you for being here. My name is Claire and every day I give a 2-card reading to help and guide us with the day ahead, which I hope will resonate with you in some way. Please let me know if it does. Please do write a comment in the box if it does, and like and subscribe to my channel if you wouldn't mind. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay. So today is Sunday, the 22nd of January. And as I mentioned yesterday, Uranus, the planet Uranus now goes direct, which means that all the planets have gone direct for the first time in many, many months. So I'm picking energy cards today because I think there's going to be a bit of a shift in energy. So I'm going to pick a card to kind of say, you know, sum up all that retrograde time that we've had and to see what's coming ahead. Poppy's obviously very excited because all you can hear is a pitter-patter of her feet on the floor. Okay, right, what have we got? Well, that's lovely. The door to personal healing and happiness. So if I'm taking this card as to sum up what the retrogrades were all about, it's to open a door to a new beginning, which is where we're at now, which is lovely. Personal healing and happiness doesn't just come in a big gift box. It does come with a lot of hard work and a lot of soul searching and a lot of inner work and a lot of crying and wading through emotions or, you know, old wounds, dealing with old wounds or so much stuff, you know, childhood, learned behavior, toxic stuff that we've gone through. But I feel that this was always the reason why we had to do that. So if you look back over the last 6 months of your life and can recognize that you have had to do a lot of that, what I'm really drawn to when I look at this card is the dove. Because for me, doves, and obviously are quite well known as symbolized for peace. And now the doors are opening to a rainbow and just a beautiful scene. So I feel that we're at the point now where we can see that maybe all the work that we've done over the last few months has started to pay off, or you're starting to feel better or more at peace with yourself, or just perhaps, you know, you realise now that doors are opening and that because you are feeling a little bit more healed and a little bit more happier, the world is a very bright place for you to go and explore. So let's see what other energy card that comes out now, which is going to signify kind of what's ahead. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. Right. Well, there we go. Deceit. Now, I got this card a little bit, quite a few times during the last few months, actually. There was like a period of about a week or so when I got it. And I didn't like it, but what it actually meant was that I was deceiving myself in some way. So how I'm going to explain it to you is I was hoping that somebody that had come into my life that I hadn't seen for a very long time had changed. And because I had changed, I was hoping that they had changed and that we could develop a what should we say, a mature relationship, not romantic relationship, but just a you know, an equal relationship. I was completely deceiving myself. So the card came out as if to say, you know, this isn't going to happen. I think what I learned from that is if you have been doing a lot of inner work, transformational work, soul searching, whatever you want to call it, don't assume everyone else has. Some people are quite happy to never do any inner work, never take any responsibility for who they are, what they, you know, how they're perceived, how they treat other people. Some people literally do wander through life thinking that it's everybody else's fault. And that's not really our problem. So what I'm getting here is we've got this door to healing and happiness. We personally have done the work, okay? However, once you have leveled up, you get an opportunity to test whether you're going to go back to the same old, you know, learned behavior and patterns that kept you sort of where you didn't want to be. So I kind of feel like you're going to see this when you see it in yourself that you're either deceiving yourself, or when people come into your life and you think, do you know what, normally years ago I'd have tolerated you, but I'm not going to tolerate it this time, or no, you're not for me. Boundaries, keep yourself distant. And it's the same with kind of relationships, isn't it? You know, why do you make the same mistakes in relationships over and over again? Because you kind of still, you don't see that behaviour coming up. But I feel this time it's going to be, you know, if it is a relationship based thing, you're going to see any kinds of deceit very obviously. They'll be very glaringly not matching. So this is like where you're at. Anyone, anything, or any behaviour that you're doing that doesn't match that is going to literally be like a red flag. I'm getting the red colour and the red flag, and you're going to see it. You're going to absolutely see it. Whereas before, maybe you wouldn't have seen it, or maybe you would have tolerated it. So I'm actually feeling that the card deceit is a positive card, because when you can see deceit, when you know you're deceiving yourself, you can do something about it, you know. And I think that's the wiseness that has come with this healing. That, you know, you've leveled up now, and I don't feel like this fits with this new opportunities going forward. But that's the way with life, you know. You level up and you learn something about yourself, or you know, you move on. There's always someone or something that tries to, like a challenge that tries to see if you really have moved on. and I hope that helps, because as I say, the word of warning is you may feel that you've done a lot of healing and you're in a really good place, but that does not mean that everybody else is. So just be aware of that. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Sorry about the tip tapping of Poppy's little feet walking around. I hope it didn't distract you. I'll be back again tomorrow with a tarot card reading. So I hope to see you then. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye for now.